Hi everybody, welcome to the Addison Sports Special. On the show tonight from the Addison Road Warriors Running Club is Deb Marzano, and then followed by Jimmy Saraparu and his great baseball team from Addison Youth Program. And finally, Susie Positano, ex-Addison Trail gymnast. She was great, and a fitness promoter, and we'll get to her. Deb, nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Wow, we got a lot to cover, Deb, so we'll get started. And well, actually, how did it get, what is the format of the running club?
Well, it's more than just a club. A lot of running clubs tend to be just, we meet up and we're going to run, right?
Well, yeah, okay.
But this is through...
Kind of social?
Yeah, more social. They'll go and have breakfast after or whatever.
Oh, really? Okay.
But, however, our program is a little different. We actually help people become runners, become better runners. It's a whole program. So
really?
We're training them not only to run, but all the fundamentals that go with it, because it's more than just putting on your shoes and going.
Well, how do they train? How does that work? When you give them a schedule or something?
I do. So
really?
I have to do an assessment when I get a new runner. I have to see where they're starting at so I know where to build from. And then once I get an assessment of who they, where they're at, then I'll build from there. So each runner, when we meet, gets their own workout based on their abilities and where they are in the, in their progression or whatever for running.
Yeah.
So it's very individualized based on their abilities at that time. And then I try and progress them, to become sstronger and faster and better all the way around. So.
Well, do they earn points or something? Do they, you know what I mean? Do you have, what comes to mind is the running club in Chicago, the big one,
Cara.
Yeah. They have it's a point system and so on. Do you have things like that?
No, not really. I mean, we try and target various races throughout the year, and I have to say my runners in general do very well. A good chunk of my runners will always place and medal at a lot of these races. So that's sort of reward enough, I would say.
You wouldn't start them out with a 5K right away, right? If someone's just joining, right? Oh, is there a fee? Is there a fee to it?
It is, because it is a class. It's like set up like a class like you would take at the Park District.
Oh, okay.
So you do have to register for it. We run 7 weeks on with a week break just to accommodate races and things like that. But it goes all year round. So we run in the winter outside.
Oh, really?
We run in the summer when it's hot. we run all year round. So it doesn't matter. We are runners. I mean, this is what we do.
Yeah,
so
that's great. The Warriors, I like that name. The Road Warriors, wow.
And I remind them of that sometimes when they're like,
Yeah.
It's raining, Deb. Well.
Deb, a little background on yourself. Going back when you're a little kid running around in the backyard, bring the folks up to that. What grammar school you went to, high school, college, and so on?
So I actually was born in Chicago.
Okay.
So lived there till I was about 10 years old, and then we moved out to Schaumburg.
Oh, okay.
So then I went to obviously
Did you go to Conant?
I went to Conant, yeah, not Schaumburg. I went to Conant. I did. And then I went to Iowa State for my first degree.
Wow.
And my second degree was Roosevelt down in the city. So I actually have 2 degrees. I didn't really start training until the second degree. I was like looking to kind of supplement my income while I was, going back to school. So I started teaching good old women's workout world, which doesn't really, I think, even exist anymore.
Women's workout world? Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So I started teaching there, and then I sort of discovered that I had a natural affinity for running. I ran a little bit in high school, but...
Oh, yeah, you did. Well, track. You might have won track and cross country or
well, just track, but I really realized I was more of a distance runner.
Oh, okay.
So then I started really figuring out how to ways to help people become runners.
Yeah.
So because it wasn't all about just the marathon to me. It was about 5Ks, 10Ks, 8 milers, whatever.
Wow, yeah.
It was just about running as part of your lifestyle.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
It's funny that back when I was younger, going way back, to me, running was like nobody really ran a lot. I mean, it's funny how it changed.
It has.
It's like if in football, if you missed a tackle, the coach said, "Okay, you got to run a mile." Like, it was like punishment.
Yeah, it was punishment. Yeah,
but now it's not. It's like it's an affair. It's great. It's a sport.
Yeah, it's really taken off. And for women, the other interesting thing is, there was a time when women weren't even allowed to race, in the marathon.
Really?
There was a woman that she snuck in, because she wasn't allowed to race the marathon.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So it's really come a long way for us as a sport as well. So.
Did you ever run into or talk to, well, I'm going back now, you're younger than that, Jim Fix? He was a big runner.
Well, I know who he is.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
He kind of started it.
Yeah.
Well, not started it, but right?
Yeah.
With
brought more attention to it. Yeah, definitely.
All right, let's see. Skills and ability level, that's good. Someone more advanced, they can run further and so on and train differently, right, Deb?
Definitely. And I don't want it to be, I want it to be for anybody who wants to learn. So some groups tend to be just for those, marathoners, but I kind of wanted to encompass, like I said, beginners and then more advanced too. I've got a woman that's doing Chicago this year.
Oh, okay.
But I want to help all levels. So anybody who's interested, I'll get you going if you want to get going.
Yeah, how many times do you run during the year? About how many events? Can you tell us about those events?
I try and schedule a race about once a month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we don't quite do 12, but we do probably about 10 races a year as a team.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, and I try and pick all different distances. So everybody has a chance.
It's up to you where you're going to run, huh? Well, I mean, is where you want to participate in?
Yeah, I mean, it's up to them whether they want to join, but I encourage them to do as many as they can. Because to me, what's the point if you're not going to do the racing? I mean, I feel like it's part of it. It gives you incentive, keeps you motivated, it gives you a goal to work toward. I think those are all important things.
Well, congratulations too on the event at the Park District, right?
Yeah.
The event right there, right, Jimmy?
5K.
Boy, yeah. Pam put that together. That was great.
Yeah, they did a great job.
I think it was almost over 200 people.
Yes, they sold out.
Something like that, wasn't it? And the only thing I could say, I kid her. I said I wasn't good. I was going to try to walk, which I did walk, but I couldn't. I said, Pam, you sure this is 3 miles? It seems like 10. Well, maybe because of the curves, and it's not a straight. But it was nice. It was very scenic, though. So folks, next year get in on that. At the Park District. And congratulations, you came in second or first?
Well, I was the first female overall, second place.
Yeah, well, that's right, the first female to win. What was your time? What was your time?
I don't even remember. Was it 23 minutes, I think?
Really?
Yeah, so.
Oh, that's moving pretty good.
Under an 8-minute
23,
pace.
yeah. I think the best I ever did was maybe 31, right? That's about right, isn't it? 11 minutes, 3 miles, right? 11 minutes, a mile, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that was fun, and we had a good time.
And it was a good day. They lucked out.
So the Road Warriors, how can they sign up?
So they can just go through the Addison Park District to sign up, and it's Addison Road Warriors, and they would have all the information if they contacted the Park District on how to sign up for it.
Okay.
So we've actually got a new session starting in like 2 weeks. So if anybody's interested,
okay, maybe
come
I'll
check
see you
it out.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
All right, folks, stay with us now. We'll be right back. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We're here with SPNGA, Susie Positano. Susie, nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Aaron.
Nice to see you.
Del Percio. I know a lot of Del Percio.
Do you?
Yeah. All right, Susie, get started. SPNGA, what is that?
Spenga. It's absolutely amazing.
So Spenga stands for Spin, Strength, and Yoga. We do 60-minute workouts, 20 minutes on a spin bike, a stationary spin bike.
Really?
20 minutes of cardio, all kinds of different strength repetitions every week, and then 20 minutes of yoga.
Okay.
So 60-minute classes.
Is it a weight loss program? per se, or not necessarily?
No, not necessarily.
Is it more-
No.
Not necessarily
No.
weight loss.
Not a weight loss,
Yeah.
but it's amazing. So you get 20 minutes of different exercises, which is amazing. And sometimes we just do revive too, which means strength. Sometimes you can go in and just do a strength class. Sometimes
Yeah, the rep classes are 45 minutes. Sometimes we do specialty classes like Revive, which will be like 45 minutes of yoga. So it's just it's basically the 3 pillars of working out, 3 pillars of exercise.
Sure.
And yeah, it's great.
Yoga now is, is a lot of movement in yoga, is it?
It can be.
Oh, yeah.
it is. When she teaches, I don't know half the stuff when they're up there like, put your leg up, do this.
Is that
Yeah,
right?
But we do
yes.
a lot of stretching focus too.
Yes.
So
Downward dog and this, and you learn. You would like it. You should.
a little bit of everything.
It's a little bit of everything.
It's strength training too?
It is. It is. Yeah,
it
we've
is.
got super heavyweights, super lightweights, everything for everybody.
Is that right?
Yes.
Do you, how do you evaluate? A big guy comes in there, he can do more than a small lady,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
So how do you evaluate?
So when you're on the spin bike, you have something called a sweet spot. Everybody's number pertains to their workout level. So sometimes you start off small and then you work your way up. It's great because you're never going to plateau, and your sweet spot will always go up as you come longer and you work harder, and everything just kind of goes from there. And the workouts are different every single day, so you're never doing the same things over and over.
Okay. Do you have free weights
We
too?
do, yeah. We have,
okay.
everybody has their own specific stations. So you have a TRX band, you have med balls and slam balls, all different sizes.
Really?
We have Bosu balls, which are great, and everybody has their own equipment. You don't need to share anything like that. You don't need to walk across the gym and find your, unless you go to the super heavy stuff, which is probably what you would need.
It's in Downers Grove, right?
So it's in Downers Grove. Yes, Jane and Tom own this specific location. I'm the manager at the location and just love it. And
sure.
we have such a great team. And like Aaron was saying, there's just so much, it's like a one-stop shop. That's what I would say. So you come in, you get your great hour of working out, and it's, we work every part of your body, which is, wonderful. And as you can see here,
Yeah,
here's
what do you
kind of
got
an
here,
example.
Aaron? What's
So
that?
Aaron is
Yeah,
our
so these
trainer.
are our
Let her talk
spin
about-
bikes at the top,
See?
and then this is just an example of all the different equipment that we have. Like I said, everyone has their own stations, and then that's our yoga studio at the bottom. Everyone has their own yoga mats, plenty of space, and all kinds of different.
Yeah, it looks pretty good size. I mean, it looks big. 20,000, no, not 20, 5,000 square feet, maybe, something like that?
You know, I'm not sure, to be honest.
I'm not sure about square footage.
I'm not
but-
sure, but it's
Yeah.
22 people in a class max,
many?
so 22 people.
Wow.
So it's, small group fitness.
Okay. What's this guy here?
So this is Spanka, and this is a towel we got for you because we're gonna, hopefully you can come in the gym and try our class for free. And this is for when, we have to have towels because you're gonna sweat so much and you're gonna feel absolutely amazing.
Really?
So we hope that you can come. This is a special little gift for you here.
Oh, thanks, Sue.
So
Thank
we
you
would
very
love to
much.
have you come out sometime. And
Well, can I shower there then? Do you?
we don't have showers there, but this is your little
Well,
towel
this is
to
my
wipe off.
advice.
And it's so immaculate. And Jane and Tom are the owners. They're just amazing, and they keep it so absolutely immaculate. And
That's great.
and the trainers and the teams, and not only that, we also do different events too. We're actually going to be part of a big fundraiser that's coming up for mental health.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a really Men's Memorial
But
Mile.
a run or something?
It's a
or-
run, yeah, it's a
Oh, it
run
is.
that we're going to be part of. We're sponsoring. We're part of the group, and is for mental
In
health,
Downers,
for
is it? In
suicide. It's in
Downers?
Downers. It's July 22nd, and it's going to be at the North High School, and 100% of proceeds are going right to the foundation.
Wow.
And then we do an after party at Cadence in Downers Grove, and then we also do different events. We have fun time. We also
Yeah, we do corporate events. We've even had people
corporates,
come
yes.
over for birthday parties and stuff, and
Yes.
it's
Is that
it's
right?
fun.
Oh,
Yeah,
huh. Yeah, that sounds like fun.
it is.
corporate. We have a disco night. I hope you come to our disco night. The disco night would be wonderful. But we are located right in Downers Grove,
right on Main Street.
Right, downtown, Downers Grove.
Yes.
Let's see. I want to improve my golf game. So what could you do?
Yoga.
What would you show?
Yoga.
Really?
Yes, stretching your shoulders, all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff.
But not free weights
No,
necessarily?
that would help your golf game too, of course. And then when you get your cardio in on the bike, you'll be able to walk that 18 hole no problem.
Yeah, well,
You
I
won't even
usually
need the
ride.
cart.
Yeah, we usually ride. Although I could walk if I had to, but it's so much easier to
Of
ride.
course,
you know.
of course.
But the exercise. What about bowling? I like to bowl. Is there any?
Oh yeah,
how
the
can I
strength
improve
training.
my bowling?
The strength training will help you with your bowling.
Oh, I
That would
know.
be
How about
fantastic.
gymnastics? Like Susie was a
Oh, my
gymnast
gosh.
in high school and college too. Susie, did
I
you?
had scholarships for college, and then
Which one?
oh god, I had a couple.
Did
different
you?
yeah, I had a couple different. My specialty was beam. I
Really?
was all around, but beam.
Yeah,
and,
she was great. And
Yeah,
you went
thank you.
downstate, did
Yeah.
you not?
Good for you.
Yeah, I went downstate and still can do a little bit of that.
Yeah, will that help a gymnast?
Of course, absolutely. We used to
100%.
have, we've had sports
skating.
teams come in and stuff like that too, and they'll have their own classes run together, so that's always an option
really?
too for sports teams, high school. We've had a dance team, ice skating team.
Wow.
Yeah, so
That's great. Did I ask you, is there a charge or do you want to get into that? You know what I mean? Is there a fee?
your first class is always free,
Yep.
so that's the best part, right? You can always come in and try it for free. But we have all different tiers of memberships too.
And if you say that you heard this today, then you will get a free session. So if you say, hey, I heard this on the Mr. Fig show, then give us a call and say Susie and Aaron, then you will get a
free lesson?
free lesson,
workout?
free
Of
class.
course.
Yes,
Hey,
and,
I'll take you up on it.
yes, so we
So
we
nice
hope to-
seeing you again.
Yeah,
Good
wonderful
luck,
to see
okay?
you. Thank you so
All right.
much.
Thank you.
Aaron,
So nice to
meeting
meet you.
And
All
check
right.
us out, Spang and Downers Grove.
Yeah, get over to Downers Grove now, you guys, and SPNG. Make sure you get in there. It's very reasonable, and it'll be a lot of fun, and you'll get in shape. Thanks a lot,
Wonderful,
girls.
thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Wow, we're here with a great baseball team and their coaches. Jimmy, nice to see you again, buddy. Good
to see you
And Pat down there. Art Gerardo. Boy, you guys got a nice team here. But you know what, Jim? Tell the folks a little bit about yourself, where you grew up and what school you went to, what high school, what sports you played.
Well, I grew up mostly in Addison. I did live 1 year in the city.
Okay.
Came back out here for first grade elementary and stayed out here for the rest of my time. Went to Addison Trail, played baseball, football,
Oh,
wrestled.
okay.
I played on the hockey team.
Wow, good for you. Who are some of the guys? What year were you in there?
98 was my graduation year.
Oh, okay. Who was the quarterback at that time? Do you remember?
I believe it was Rob Novak was the quarterback.
Oh, is that right?
Matt Irvin
Yeah.
was that year. I
And-
went and played baseball with Martinelli and all
Oh,
those
you
guys.
played with Anelli?
Yes.
Yeah, because he almost made it. He did make it to the pros.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he got drafted by the 49ers.
Yeah, he did good. Art, how about yourself, Art? Where'd you grow up?
Well, I grew up in the city, Chicago. Moved to Addison about 12 years ago.
Oh, okay.
After left the Army, came and moved
Oh, you're
to
in the
Addison.
service?
Yes, sir.
Wow, good for you. In the Army?
Yes, sir.
Did you make it up to sergeant or?
E4, promotable, but
Yeah, I was a corporal. Yeah,
Okay.
I made it up to that. Well, guys, we're going to meet these fine players, okay? So just here, son. Make sure that's on there. Let me. It's on. What position do you play, and what school do you go to?
My name is Dominic Aguirre. My position is shortstop and pitcher. I go to St. Philip's.
Good. Okay, just pass it on down.
My name is Colin James Saraparu. My positions are third base, pitcher, and second
Wow.
base.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you go to school?
Fullerton.
Okay.
My name is Noah Gerardo. I play first base. I go to St. Philip's.
Mm-hmm.
What's your position?
Okay.
My name is Alexander Hanna. My position is second base in outfield, and I go to St. Philip's.
Wow. It's very nice, boy. Sounds like you make them play different positions, huh, guys?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's good because then, they're not in just one position. They know how to play the whole game, right?
Yes, sir.
What do you teach them, Jimmy? Do you have drills and so on? Do you practice a couple times a week? How does that work?
Yeah, we were holding practices twice a week, Mondays and Wednesdays. we do fielding drills, outfield drills, throwing
Yeah?
pop-ups,
Wow.
batting practice. Just trying to encompass everything that involves learning the game of baseball, trying to teach them the fundamentals.
Yeah.
So trying to prepare them for the next step, possibly going through the ranks through Addison, going through
Sure.
the whole system, then getting up to hopefully playing high school.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm sure they will. Art, what do you do? What does Jimmy let you do?
You know,
with the
anything he
kids?
needs. Clean the baseballs, the bats. Straighten out some of these kids. Gotta go get some lunch and some water. No, but we train them. We try to train them as much as
all
we
right.
can. Definitely.
Jimmy, if you can, maybe start with the tournaments you were in, because you play local, don't you? Local teams?
Local teams, yeah. We throughout the
Start
whole
with that.
suburbs.
Like, how did you work your way up?
We had a great season this year.
Okay.
We only lost to one team, that was Itasca, and they had an exceptional team.
Really?
The actual Itasca team went undefeated this year, except for the championship. They lost the championship.
Oh, undefeated, and they lost the championship. Wow.
We went through out of 32 teams, we made it to the Final Four and lost to the team that beat Itasca.
Is that right? Wow, that was good. Well, you guys are 9, 10. How old are you?
There's 7 and 8.
Oh, 7 and 8 even. Yeah.
Not 9? I'm 9.
Oh.
9. He's 9.
They're 9 now. Well, one of them is 9
Yeah,
now.
you're-
They're
I
going.
thought Colin was 9. I'm just making up numbers.
Will you have these guys back next year, or do they move up then, or do they stay? Will you have these, or do you have to go through a draft?
A possible draft if they stay within the AYS system. But hopefully we start a new travel team where we can keep the boys together and grow and play together.
Yeah, that'd be good. I'll tell you what here, so boy, what subjects do you like in school? Tell the folks that.
I like math in school.
Okay. Pass that on.
I like math in school too.
Okay.
Gonna have a bunch of mathematicians.
Yeah. How do you?
I like math in school.
Is there?
I like gym in school.
Isn't that something the guys like math? When I was in school, math, I don't want that.
Yeah, exactly.
But a lot of these guys love it. They must teach it differently or something,
Don't know.
Yeah.
I know my favorite class was gym class.
Yeah.
Because I was good at it.
You know what, fellas, let's see. What can you remember a game that you did pretty well in that you got hit or? Oh, can they steal in this league?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Next.
Okay. Tell the folks one of the games that you had, if you can remember what you did. If you got a hit or scored a run.
So one of my best games was Itasca because I hit a home run off them.
You did.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I got a single and a double off them.
Wow. Great. Pass that on.
When you strike out the side.
Whoa. Is that
My
right?
favorite was Norfolk because I was pitching and I throwed it on 3 sides.
You're hitting the corners.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did a good job that game.
Wow. Give them a hand, folks. All right. Pass that on.
My best game I played was when I hit a home run and I hit a
You
triple
hit
and a double.
Wow. Good for you.
My best game was when I hit the ball off the pitcher. Mm-hmm. It was like the black game.
Wow. Good. Wow. So you got a nice team here, Jimmy.
Thank you.
Good luck to you next year. Nice meeting you guys.
Yep, thanks, Don.
You as well, sir.
Okay. All right, folks. Thanks for watching the show, and we'll talk to you next week. Okay. Take care now.